Undisputed. I want to say thank you. I want to say, I want to say thank you for creating a game that nobody else wanted to create. I want to say thank you for bringing me something that I've wanted for over a decade. A part of me that I felt was like, I needed that. I needed that boxing game. Y'all filled that void. For that, I thank you. I do not thank you, though, for being kind of snake oily with it. Like, y'all a little bit of snake oil salesman. And let me tell you how. Because y'all, I feel like y'all do a lot of things like you say you listening to the community, but in actuality, you're not. I'm going to start referring to a lot of stuff I said that all happened. All of it. I predicted this. Like, again, I went to school for gaming, like for creating games. I understand the marketing. I understand how long it takes to build it. I understand these things. I understand the maths behind it. I understand it, bro. So, back when the game came out, right, I told them they need to early access this game. And not even a month later, they early accessed it. I feel like I'm really responsible for a lot of shit, and I don't get it. And just because I got a lot of views when I first started talking about this stuff, and I know somebody from Steel City seen it, so for facts. I'm not saying they stole it. I'm not saying they didn't have this idea already, but when I said it, it happened. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't no messiah. Look at my subscriber count. But you never know who watching. Okay? You can have one subscriber. That one subscriber could be Elon Musk. Real shit. But my point being, I called a lot of things before they happened. I did, honestly. When Canelo was about to fight Bivol, I said release. I literally said the days before, I said we've never, because they weren't releasing no player models, no player animation. They showed pictures, but you didn't see no animation of it. We didn't see no gameplay footage. I said release gameplay footage of Bivol and Canelo. I said this, and then they did it. Meaning, I know what I'm talking about, or they're just straight looking at my shit. But I digress. I say all that to say thank you, SBC and Undisputed, whatever your goddamn name is. Shit. Changing the name pissed me off too. Fuck. I actually like the SBC. But, I want to say thank you for bringing this game to my life. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are thankful. You've created a lot of YouTubers. You put money in people's pockets. That's appreciated. Boxers, too. I'm saying thank you so when I criticize you, you understand that I do respect you and I do have reverence for the game you guys have built. But you're missing a lot of core elements still. And I don't want to show footage of me fighting. I'm elite. I'm elite, okay? Very elite. That's all y'all need to know. When I show footage, you'll see. None of you will beat me. But there's still things you're missing. And I don't know if you can do this, implement it now or in the next rendition of the game, but I feel like the things you need to work on right now, and these is real quick with it. I'm not going to keep y'all, because when I get to talking, sometimes I get to rant, and then this video will be 1,000,000 hours long. But first things first, y'all missing a key element of fighting in the game, which is feigning. Yes, you have punch feints, but you don't have head or foot feigning. And that's an important part of boxing, you know. You can foot feint into angles, foot feint out. Sometimes, you know, head feint to get a reaction. Or, you know, yeah. So say you head feint, he throw a jab because you head feint, and boom, you out the way, bow. You understand? Boxing. But, you know, that's just one thing. But I feel like the thing y'all should have done from the beginning, though, is the customization. Y'all should have been the boxing game known for elite customization. Because let's be honest, the gameplay is not up to par. If we being honest, you gotta still fix the punches. The punches is still dirt. Some punches look nice, not all of them. Like certain people have nice looking punches. Like Canelo, some of his punches beautiful. And some of his punches ugly as hell. Ugly as hell, boy. But, you know, you got to fix the punches. So in your next rendition of the game, destroy that engine you used. Redo it. Ground up engine. And yeah. And also, I feel like the loose foot movement has really no effect on the game. If I'm being honest, I rarely use it. Like, I'm rarely using it. I feel like it does nothing. I feel like it should do nothing. Like if I'm being honest, I feel like it should just be, all right, if you're gonna use loose foot movement, it should give you some type of, I don't want to say advantage, but a slight boost or slight decrease depending on the fighter. You feel me? Like if I'm using loose foot movement with Muhammad Ali, I shouldn't be getting the same benefits if I'm using like fucking somebody who's a person that don't like fuck. I don't think he's in the game. He's not in the game. Mike Tyson. Let's say Mike Tyson is in the game, but I'm using loose footwork. I shouldn't get the same benefits that Muhammad Ali is getting. Like that makes no sense to me. Because I feel like in loose foot, if Muhammad Ali is loose, he's way harder to hit. He should become harder to hit. When he's flowing like that, he in that flow state. When Muhammad Ali used to be peak Muhammad, foot movement out the way. He was out the way, punching back. Like he was very elite. And I don't feel like everybody should be elite in the loose foot movement. That's why I feel like it should be an alternative, a second version of loose foot movement. That's why I gave y'all this a while ago. It should be, all right, you got loose foot movement, but you have people who plot too. So you got people and that should give benefits, or whatchamacallits. Everybody should have these two things, okay? It should give benefits for people who are known for footwork, and if you're gonna sit down on punches, be it the plotter version, it should give benefits and cons for people who plot and sit. You feel me? It should be a balance. It has to be a balance. You feel me? I feel like there's nothing to balance loose footwork. It's just loose footwork. Everyone has it. When not everyone is a person that does that. Like, not everyone is bouncing around. I feel like y'all shouldn't have gave that to everyone. That's why it has to be an opposite to that. So the game can feel more realistic. Or you just give everybody both. Like, so it can feel realistic. Because in real life, everybody can move in the ring if they choose, if they really want to. They can, all right, let me bounce around, even though that's not even their style. You feel me? But they can. Physically, they can do it. So I guess you just give everybody those things and give pros, cons, depending on what type of fighter they are. But that's not why I'm here. My main point is, I went back, what was it? Customization. Yeah, you missed, I feel like, a giant thing with customization. I feel like you, as a company that creates games, as a established studio now, you want as much playtime as possible. So you want people to, and that's before you even get to the game, you want them to spend hours doing something before they start playing the game. And what that is, whether it's trunks or building your fighter. You should be able to pick punches and mix and match punches. It should be a balance too. You shouldn't be able to just get all the best punches, no. But maybe you can pick between 3 punch packages and mix them up, or another 3 mix. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give us in-depth shit. Like, maybe the foot movement. I move like Roy this way, but then I move like Canelo this way. You understand? Like, you gotta intertwine so our fighters can feel unique. I don't want to feel like I'm fighting like Canelo. That's annoying. I don't want to feel like I'm fighting like Roy Jones, because now my fighter's not unique no more. He's just a Roy Jones clone. You feel me? But I say all that to say you should have had deeper customization when it comes to tattoos. They should have been able to go anywhere, resize them to any, I'm sorry, I was looking at my fingers, to resize them to any size, place, area, scale them as big as you want, create sleeves. There's so much you missed. Hairstyles, oh my God, so many hairstyles you missed. So many beard styles you missed. Feel me? Body types, there's so much you could have did. You could have kept the sliders where you more muscle left, like you could put multiple body types and keep them same sliders. Traits, more traits, better traits, more effective traits. Get rid of the traits that nobody's using. This is how you make the game better. Go see what people are doing and creating in career mode. Whatever traits are being unused, take them out the game and fill them with something that can be used, that seems fun to use. You feel me? Of course, make them to that, like actual fighters, make them to things. And your rating system with fighters, terrible. A lot of people are rated way too low. Like Caleb Plant, that nigga should be a 90. No cap. Like, I don't feel like, Caleb Plant should be high. Like, he's a very great fighter. Like, I don't think y'all giving him enough credit. A lot of people, Sean Porter, he should be like an 88. Real shit. Y'all not giving Sean Porter enough credit. Y'all not giving a lot of people enough credit on that game. Jake Paul rated way too high. Yeah. Way too high. Tripping. But I get it. That's more of a fun character. We all know any boxer would destroy him. Like, real rap. But, fix that. Fix those things. And I think y'all, in your next rendition, or if you can implement it now, be an elite boxing game. Again, I thank y'all for even coming out with one. You feel me? You sparked the whole other thing of other people wanting to create boxing games. Now EA talking about bringing Fight Night back. Y'all sparked something. You've created a movement that's been dormant for 10 years. You re-sparked something. And I appreciate that. But y'all got to fix the game, though. Again, I said this a while ago. If the game's not good, it won't have any staying power. If the game isn't good, it won't have any staying power. Why do you think people was playing Fight Night for 10 years? The game was good. No matter how much people want to hate on it, no matter how much people, there was a whole community still to this day, actually, committed to playing that game. So you just gotta give us something to hold on to. Y'all don't, it's just like, it's like y'all bare bones did. Like, it's so bare bones. The game just feel naked. Like, it ain't got no dress on. The bitch titties out, like ass showing. Like, the game feel naked as a bitch. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the game feel naked, bro. Y'all gotta put some meat on that thing. Y'all gotta add more layers to it. I feel like y'all hit us with a lot of things are surrounding it, like the graphics, the roster, the arenas. Y'all tried to dress up an ugly girl and put a nice dress on that bitch. But her body bad, her breath stink, her teeth crooked. You feel me? You gotta fix her teeth. The teeth is in the face. And if y'all want to be the face of boxing, y'all gotta be pretty. Or at least good. 2 things you gotta be to be a face of boxing. A person that looks cool, or you gotta be very good. If you ain't got them 2 things, you're failing, you're Dunsky. And the game is not very good, and it's ugly. But since you the only The only one, so if we all men, you the only girl in the boxing world. You get what I'm saying? You're the only girl we got to look at right now. But trust me, more fish gonna be in that sea if y'all don't get y'all shit together. And we gonna go to that pretty bitch with the fat ass, the nice teeth, that got all her shit together. Or you can just improve yourself. You feel me? But that's all I gotta say. I ran it for a long time, 15 minutes. God damn. But I'll see y'all in the next one for real.